It's thinking about it.
We're going. And we're live.
What?
Wow, haven't been live on YouTube in I don't know how long.
I can tell you.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Would you like me to?
hey, there's something interesting that if you have your phone on you by any chance.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Oh, well, welcome to the chat. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of spoilers. I was about to say, oh my God, I'm so sorry. All right, so apparently, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, hold on. I just clicked something. I shouldn't have clicked it. All right, I think we're good.
Porn.
What?
What
No.
about my phone?
No, never mind. I figured it out, so we're good. All right.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. All right. So, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, lots of spoilers. Can't do the movie review without spoilers because we don't have much to talk about. So, Orphan First Kill is the prequel to the 2009 Orphan movie. We learned in that one the huge plot twist there that we're actually going to learn how things developed in America from this first kill here. So, I know you got lots you want to say.
In America.
America. So the first movie back in 2009, the family, mom had a miscarriage, and they ended up adopting another child to replace. Well, whatever. It's kind of a bad way to put that. So they adopt a girl who's from Estonia, from an orphanage, and things start getting a little off. And they find out the big plot twist in the movie. I'm not going to go into details with the first one because we're here to talk about the second one here. That the little 9-year-old girl who they thought was 9 was actually a 30-something-year-old woman with a hormone defect that caused her to stop growing at 10 years old. And she's psycho. And came from a mental institution in Estonia.
In Estonia.
So, I always kind of wondered how she got to America. And with the Orphan First Kill, we learn just that. So, all right. Do you have anything you want to say yet?
I already said it.
Yeah, I see it in the chat. Hi.
No, I'm okay for right now.
All right. So in the opening of Orphan First Kill, we see little Esther there in a mental institution, psychiatric hospital, whatever you want to call it, over in Estonia. That is true. We have plenty of those over here. And we see a new teacher that's coming in to help with the hospital or whatnot, and they have an alert go off, and one of their most dangerous patients is out of a room. And missing, so they're trying to find her or whatnot, and they tell the teacher to stay in this one room, and she sees.
I thought she was a psychologist.
Yeah, she's like an art therapist or something.
Oh, okay.
Do we have to get into a detail about that? She's
No, but yes, we do.
Well, there you have it. Art therapist. Okay.
Okay.
And she sees a little girl sitting alone in a room, and she's like, "Oh, does your parents work here or whatnot?" And they find out that this is the mental patient, Lena, that they're looking for. as she's standing there in front of the other doctors and this new therapist with a pencil, sharpened pencil in her hand, getting ready to attack. But she doesn't. They get her locked back up, whatnot. So, I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail.
Well, it does say spoiler.
I know,
review, right?
but come on. You're not saying much. All right,
Well, I was letting you. Go ahead.
No. If you got something you want to add to any of that part before I continue on, I'm just gonna get to like tidbits here and there.
No, I just my biggest thing with the beginning part is how she broke out.
Yeah, that was creepy. So,
What do you mean it was creepy?
well, how she got out of her cell to begin with. She seduced the security guard.
Yeah, but I mean,
And the
come on.
chick looks like she's 10 years old. And it was just kind
She
of...
weighs a buck nothing. Well, probably doesn't even weigh a buck nothing. Less than a buck nothing. And she is just amazingly strong. Like, come on.
Yeah, she got superhero strength, apparently.
No,
She stopped growing. I'm kidding. I'm making a joke here. So she ends up seducing a security guard, killing him. She gets one of the other patients to attack the other guard, and she ends up escaping the institute.
She smacks his head up against the wall, and with one hit, he's dead. Like, come on.
I know, but it's a movie. It's fake. So she ends up, the teacher ends up leaving, and she gets to her apartment or whatever, her house. I think it was her apartment. And she gets out of her vehicle, and all of a sudden the hatch opens up. So obviously you know what's going to happen then. Little Lena attacks her and leaves her for dead at the bottom of the stairs. She goes up, she cleans up, she's on the internet, she's looking at missing children in America. And she finds a girl that had been missing for a few years, 4 years, I think, that looks
4 years.
exactly like her. So she cleans herself up, and as she gets all of her stuff that she needs, she booked a ticket, whatever. No, she didn't book a ticket yet. She leaves, and as she's going down the stairs, she sees that the teacher is still alive, and she finishes her off. And then goes to the park, and she's sitting there on the swinging in the middle of the night, and a police officer walks up and, like, what the hell? Why is this little kid out here on a swing set in the middle of the night? And she says that she had been abducted and her family's in America. So he takes her to the embassy, and they contact the family that this little girl is now portraying the little girl that went missing, and her name is Esther. So that's how she got the name Esther in the first movie. I love prequels. So they get a hold of the family, and the mother ends up coming over to Russia to pick up the little girl. All right, would you like to add now?
When she was at the art therapist, whatever you want to call her, house, when she hit her in the head, she's like, usually it only takes one time.
Oh yeah, that's right. I kind of laughed at that. It was a little funny.
And yeah, and then the mother, I forgot what her name was.
Trisha.
Yeah, she was. I guess they had Esther, or the newly Esther, at the U.S. Embassy in Russia there when she came in to bring her home. I don't know. Seems a little, and I don't know. It seems a little far-fetched with her. I mean, I get that she can. Okay, so she sneaks out of this the mental hospital. Mm-hmm. She gets in the back or the trunk of the art therapist or the therapist teacher. I can get that. Okay, I'm behind that. Right?
Yep.
But then it like it pans away, and you're like, okay, well, she's going inside the house. Right?
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden she goes upstairs, and there's apparently there's clothes in her size in this person's house.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You're right on that. Because there was no... Well, obviously she didn't have a child.
No.
Yeah, it was only her by herself. I'm surprised there wasn't like 10 cats coming out.
I know, right?
It's kind of the vibe you got off of her anyways. But
so that's another part that was like, well, how did she get these clothes?
I didn't even think about that. That's why I have you here, because you the Conjuring all over again. Anyways, all right, so Trisha, the mother, goes...
Well, I got something
okay.
to say about the shit later. No, not right now, but later.
Okay, yeah, we'll get all into that. He is good at doing that. He's a very... what's the word I'm looking for? Observant. I am not. All right, so Mom, Trisha, brings home Esther back to the States. I think it's like Delaware or something. And it seems like she has doubts immediately. They asked her grandmother's birthday. She forgot that. And I guess the dad is a painter. And the little girl was, what, 7? How old was she when she was kidnapped? It had been a 4-year period, and she was younger. And I guess that she had the dad had her go in and paint with her, and she was just painting like this friggin' masterpiece of a portrait of the father. And they're like, oh, what the hell? She's painting like somebody that's had 20 plus years experience. So that's like another thing that was kind of off. And then she seems to get a little too close to Dad too, and kind of like pulls away from Mom a little bit. So that was a little weird. So Dad's name's Alan, so it's Trisha and Alan, the parents, and they have
the son.
And the son, and I can't remember his damn name. He was kind of a douche. I didn't like him.
I don't remember either. It was that memorable.
Yeah, he was a D-bag. I was not a fan. So while they had a detective obviously involved with the kidnapping of their daughter when she went missing and everything that they had been in touch with. And one night they had to go to an art show for the dad, and the detective showed up at the house, and the brother was having a party and whatnot, and he was kind of the detective nosing around doing his detective shit. And got some...
Gunner.
Is that the detective or the son?
Gunner is the son.
Really? Okay. But the detective ended up pulling some of Esther's fingerprints. And, because I guess it's a little suspicious. I mean, you're gone for how many years? You come back, you have a Russian accent and everything, and you're from America. I mean, I guess if you were kidnapped and brought to another country for a certain amount of years, I guess you would pick up on an accent. Like I was telling you, I'm originally from a southern state, and I used to go home for like 2 months at a time during the summer, and I would come back and have a kind of a country accent for a couple weeks and got made fun of. But anyways.
Well, if they're saying that the kid was taken, I think she was 11 when she came back. So when they found her, she was 11 from Estonia or whatever, and so 4 years earlier. So maybe I won't think that's... I can get behind that maybe a little bit, just due to the fact that it was a younger child, and after 4 years, the kid may have been able to pick up some kind of an accent as it was still growing and learning. But I don't think you're just gonna go and you're gonna pick up an accent like as me as an adult.
Yeah, I get that. Okay.
But I can kind of get behind the accent part a little bit because it's a child. Probably a child.
This discussion after is gonna be fun. I can already sense it. All right, so the Inspector Gadget, the detective, pulls the fingerprints, and Esther sees him doing this and ends up following him to his house. And I guess he's analyzing the fingerprints and everything, and finds that the fingerprints that he pulled did not match the missing girl, Esther's fingerprints. And of course, after that's discovered, he ends up getting whacked by little Esther there. So nobody finds that out right off the bat. So I guess that kind of leads into the big the
whole plot twist.
The big mind fuck for this one. And the first one, the big mind fuck, was that the little 10-year-old girl was actually a 30-something-year-old woman. This one...
Whoa! I didn't know that.
Now you do.
What?
Aww. All right. So...
Yeah, but before that, when she went and first talked to the therapist or whatever, and the therapist was like, "Oh, there's something a little off with her, but it could be due to the fact that she's been gone for so long," and like she called, like she was trying to figure out the right way to call, like her mother or mama, or how the daughter used to refer to as that. And when she was doing that, when she was mummy, when she was like hitting these like little cues, speaking with her supposed mother, like the mother got like really confused and stuff. Like you could tell there was something wrong, like the whole time. Like she didn't really believe.
I did too, Jay. I thought it was pretty good. We're really leading up to that, right? Meow. Oh, I see a doggy tail in the background there. All right, so little Esther there did not finish the detective off. Actually, Trisha, mom, arrives and ends up shooting the detective multiple times, taking him out. Because apparently she followed Lena, Esther, to the detective's house. Oh my god, hoo-hoo, can you talk? Should have a drink before this. So, here's where our big mindfuck comes into play here. Trisha reveals, I did just say right meow. Trisha reveals that she knew Lena was not Esther all along, because 4 years earlier, when Esther was kidnapped, she was actually in an altercation with her brother, and he got a little rough and ended up killing his sister. So mom covered up the whole thing and just led dad to believe that his little girl was kidnapped. So, boom.
Plot twist.
Yeah. And to throw it out there so that the police department wouldn't come looking for the detective or whatever, Trisha writes an email saying he's on vacation. So that's where they buy some time, I guess. Crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's just like Esther's suspicious of Trisha and Gunnar, and everybody's got to watch their backs now because now they have to live with her to cover up the fact that, you know, dad obviously does not know that's not their daughter. Yes, the father is so fucking oblivious. It's ridiculous. Like, come on.
Well, when they buried the detective, or when they threw him down the well or whatever it was, Esther had asked, "Is this the same spot like where you buried your kid?"
Oh yeah.
And
I was a little, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Kind of crazy.
Was crazy. I was kind of, because I was like, wait, what just happened? Did I hear that right? So yeah, it got me. I mean, that was a little. I like what they did there.
I think when she came in and shot the the detective with his gun. Like that was the whole like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was really confused by that. I mean, she didn't just shoot him once; she shot him fucking several times. Like Jesus, I think the one was good, but God, a little overkill there.
Yeah.
And I like how she was just kind of like annoyed that the fact now she has to like play this off.
Yeah, she just seemed annoyed the whole time. It's like,
I just fucking killed an innocent man. But whatever. Oh, now you just screwed everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So you can start talking too if you want.
Well, I like how after this point, it's like who you rooting for now.
I know.
like at a certain point, you're like, well, I'm kind of rooting for Esther.
Yeah,
because it's like, oh shit, these like, okay,
crazy.
so she's okay. Esther is mentally insane. Okay, but the mother and son are just evil.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of like,
I find
so at that point I was like, man, I hope Esther fucks them up.
It's like I'm sympathizing with the mental killer here. It's like, what made the first time in the movie?
And then where she puts some kind of like powder or sleeping powder or some kind of rat poison or some shit in Esther's food. But Esther's like kind of like I don't know, not wanting to eat it, or she kind of feels like there's something up.
Mm-hmm.
And she takes it upstairs, or the mom tells her, well, if you're gonna leave, you gotta take your food with you. No. And she feeds it to her little pet mouse now.
Rat.
Her little pet rat.
Bless you.
And the rat dies. Oh shit. You know? And then, well, I made you a smoothie in the morning, and the rat's in the smoothie.
Mom's smoothie. That was. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the hell was that? It's like, it's the rat.
At that point, I was hoping the rat was gonna make it, man.
Yeah, I like Ratatouille there, but it's just funny. Like, mom dumps the smoothie down the fucking drain, the garbage disposal, and the rat's in it, and she's just grinding the rat up with no freaking expression on her face. Really, it's just like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, I was definitely rooting for Esther.
Like, there was no like, oh my god, there's a rat in my drink. Oh man.
What was her name before Esther?
Lena.
Lena. That's what it was. Lena. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Lena.
Yeah. Okay.
So I mean.
Okay. So and then.
Like
what happens from there?
When Dad goes, he has a meeting for a potential art gallery and stuff, and they go to the train station to send him off or whatnot. And Lena, I guess we can call her Lena, Esther, whatever you want to call her, sees Gunnar and Trisha, mom and son, there standing close to the where the train comes in.
Train tracks.
Yeah, that tracks. Wow. And she goes around, and she was going to be slick and try to push him onto the tracks. And like an old man or something comes out and knocks into her or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, damn it! Almost had him.
Yeah.
So, of course, Dad goes away to the art gallery, and they take Esther back to the house. Yeah, that would have been good. A rat cocktail. So they end up going back to the house after that. They didn't go with Dad.
Well, what did she do? They're leading her out of the train station, and they get into like a fight while they're leaving, and she gets the car keys, and she drives off in the SUV, and I guess the mom calls the police.
Yeah, she puts her sunglasses on and shit, and lights up a cigarette.
Yeah, she's just chilling in the SUV driving.
I was like, hell yeah. Willard.
I guess, and then the mom reported the vehicle taken. I don't know what she did, but
Yeah.
I liked before because it kind of explained something in not the well, I guess the first Orphan, where when she was painting with the husband, he was showing her how to use the black or the paint, the what's that paint called,
The UV.
the UV, yeah, the UV paint or whatever, and how that like was tied into the actual original
Yeah.
Orphan.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah. There was a couple things that tied into each other there, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
she goes back. So she goes back to the house, or the police take her back to the house with the mom and son, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is when everything gets like crazy, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. And then they get into the whole fight.
Yeah, that's when Trisha decides that, they're gonna kill her.
Yeah, they've had enough.
Yeah, because they're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna outsmart that tiny miniature human there. So yeah, there were some really good scenes there.
Super strength, super strong, 4 foot.
Hey, Cairo, yeah, I'm doing my horror talk podcast on here. Welcome. It might be. That's what they called her in the first Orphan, was a con artist who's just a little psycho. All right.
Well, didn't she, like, the whole thing was that she killed her previous family?
Yeah, that's how she ended up in the mental institution to begin with.
Yeah.
She killed the first family.
Yeah.
Yeah. So second family.
So anyway, they get
Nice.
back to the house and they get into the fight. I do enjoy horror.
You've come to the right place, my friend. As do we.
So they get into the big fight and they're like, okay, we've had enough. We're gonna kill her now. And what do they do? They take her upstairs to like drown her or something.
Oh my god. Jay,
I don't know.
chime in. Wow, that just totally slipped my mind, because I think what had happened, like, the brother almost like started roughing her up again, and that's when it like was. I'm getting attacked.
I don't know. They took her upstairs or something for some reason. I don't know if they were if they're gonna like kill her or drown her or whatever it was upstairs or whatever it was. I don't remember. What the hell?
I got puppies going wild in here.
Is he trying to say what it was? And
No.
and then she gets away from the brother who's holding her, and she kind of like runs away.
Oh my god.
And he finds his fencing stuff because he was big into fencing.
Yeah, she fell down the stairs because the brother is the
He
brother.
was trying to run away. Yeah, and he threw her down the stairs. That's right.
And it was like,
And
oh,
then
this
when-
is happening
when they
all
look
over
back-
again.
Yeah, when they looked back. Yeah, exactly. When they looked back, they found out that she was
She
gone.
pulled a Michael Myers on him. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I said that. I said something along the lines of Michael Myers, that movie. I like that. Oh. Got an alarm going off.
And so he grabs his fencing stuff out of the bag,
Oh, yeah.
and he's searching around for her, and she's in like the painting room, and she
That's right.
gets him knocked down again. Since Jesus, since she's overly strong, and then she stabs the kid.
She's
or
so really strong.
The son. Yeah, she stabs his son to death with the fencing sword.
Yeah.
And then mom comes in and sees it.
I have to say one thing. I was really happy with that part. I really wanted the brother to die because he was such a douchebag.
He was.
I was rooting for that girl at that point. I'm like, yes, thank you. And then continue. Mom rolling up in there.
Yeah, mom comes in.
And now she shows some kind of sympathy because her son was murdered. She actually freaks out. And she's like, oh, okay. She can cry.
Well, I don't know. Like, she didn't care about her daughter?
It didn't come across that way.
She only cared about the son? Because she's just willing to like... Did she say that she killed the daughter or he killed the daughter? Because it was like... It was saying that... Or it seemed as if he had caused the daughter, not Esther, but the real Esther, the actual Esther, to like become very, like, she was really hurt or really whatever the case may be, and then the mother killed her.
See, I thought the mom just covered it up so the son wouldn't get in trouble.
Oh.
So
I don't know. It was kind of, to me, it was leading that the mother actually killed the daughter.
Yeah,
Because the son, because they were roughhousing or whatever, or the son was playing too rough with the daughter, and she was like, I guess, thrown down the stairs like he did with this Esther. And
all right, Jay said, I think the brother killed her and she helped cover it up. That's what I got from it. That's kind of what I got from it too.
Oh, okay. Well,
I sat there for a couple minutes like, what happened? I was very confused. Like, did I just say that? Did I hear that correctly? Like, it's fucking crazy. This woman's nuts. When you're crazier than the mini killer there, that's bad. Can kill your own daughter or hide the death of your own daughter from your husband for 4 years. Could be. That's insane.
Well, what happens after, like, when the mother comes into the painting room after she killed the son? What does she do after that?
Oh, shit.
She just throws her around, right? She just, like...
Yeah, there's an altercation in there.
It's like fighting the kitchen. She, like, throws her across the kitchen or something.
Yeah, and then the kitchen catches on fire.
Oh, yeah, the kitchen... Yeah, that's right. The kitchen catches on fire.
Yeah, they end up on the roof.
The super CGI'd roof.
Yeah. And, yeah. Don't they fall through the roof? Like, because Alan returns to the house, and he sees that shit going on.
So, yeah, so they're fighting on top of the roof. And then... on the CGI roof. They're both fighting on top of, and then they both, like, slip. So they're both hanging at the same spot on the roof. And Alan...
That's it.
...has to decide who he's going to save. And then all of a sudden the mom falls and bashes her head against the ground.
No, it was on a curb. It was awesome.
On the curb, yeah, bashes her head on the curb, and it, like, you see, like, him grabbing Esther, or holding Esther's hand.
Yeah.
And he pulls her up, and then she just turns around and pushes him off the roof. Boom.
Dead. Yeah, the dad had called her a monster because he notices her false teeth when they're, like, close up to each other. And he's like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. He notices the fake teeth.
Exactly. I'm surprised the father even noticed all this going on, given how observant he is. Right? How did you see the teeth to begin with? You're just now noticing it at the end in the dark. Things to think about.
I don't know.
So dad eats it too, and little Esther still in America, once again an orphan. And that leads us to the orphanage, where she ends up awaiting her next family to adopt her. Which
the house is on fire, and she goes inside and like gets changed.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. It's like, wait,
takes a shower and shit.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. Like, wait,
She doesn't take a shower, but she gets all cleaned up.
Yeah, she's all cleaned up. This house is just going down. Like, nope. I'm gonna go in and get cleaned up and set out to find my next family to murder.
No, the fire's not like super hot or anything. It's not.
No, there's no smoke.
There's no smoke.
Yeah.
It's not hot at all, and she's just getting changed, just
totally
cleaning
believable.
off all the blood.
I mean, she is tiny.
And then just
maybe
walks out the front door.
She is tiny. Maybe she's like below everything, you know. Because you say you get low and crawl when there's smoke and yeah.
So, but she's just her standing height.
Yeah,
is okay.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, okay.
So, for me, I was a huge fan of the first Orphan movie back in 2009 because of the plot twist in that one. It was just like, I remember the first time I saw that movie, I'm sitting there, I'm like, holy shit. Wow. She's 30-something. Then we come to this one, the prequel here. And again, another mindfuck. And I was, again, like, wait a minute. Did that just happen? And, like, it's weird because in the beginning, I'm like, oh, this bitch has got to die. Not again. You know, Esther and everything. And then she goes to this family and they're just pieces of shit. And I'm like, okay, well, Esther, do your thing, girl. And she did. So kudos to her on that. I enjoyed the movie. There are some things, like we've talked about, that it wasn't, like, Daddy Dearest there, oblivious to everything, apparently. But I'd give it a 7 out of 10 for me.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, I liked it. All right, sir. This is where my friend here, my lovely assistant, tears apart the movie and ruins it for me. If you go back to the past Horror Talk podcast, I was a huge fan of the Conjuring movies.
Yeah, go ahead.
And after having my discussion with my friend here, they're still good. But now I watch it and I'm like, oh, he was right about that. So, do your thing.
Do my thing. Jeez. Well,
killer.
well, I had already said a couple things that were kind of
and you're right, yeah.
Which was she's just a superhero all of a sudden at 4 foot, whatever.
Tiny human, super strength.
Whatever she is, and she's able to just, hit somebody one time with bashing their head against the wall or whatever with her super strength to kill them instantly, which was kind of stupid. And they were worried about, so in the beginning, they were worried about her like escaping, or like, oh, she escaped, she got away, and the whole place was on lockdown. But she was in that room where the doctor took the one lady, the therapist, in, but they didn't see her in there.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Like,
there's a lot. There's a lot of observant people in this.
And then not only was she able to like make her way completely out of the mental hospital.
That is true about Gollum.
I just.
Precious.
Oh yeah, this is a fantasy. Yeah, so that whole part was just kind of like it kind of threw the movie out for me, and just was like, oh, this seems like whatever. And then but I did like the twist. What?
I was just reading the chat.
I did like the twist where the mother turns out to be the bad one, like the evil one, I guess.
Yeah, that was.
I actually I thought that was okay. That was fine. Um, but just the certain things where she like the CGI roof was ridiculous.
Pretty
That was
bad.
so bad. That was horrible. And finding clothes like in weird spots, like I had already went over,
Yeah.
it just doesn't make
To a
sense.
single woman's house.
To a
Finding.
single woman's house who's like, probably 5,
Why did she have
whatever,
children's
5,
clothing?
6, and then she has she has doll clothing, and
Little suspicious.
yeah.
Baby
So
toucher.
that's kind of what I took away from it. I mean, I thought the first one was way better, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
And the whole
Vera
thing,
Farmiga in it.
yeah, she did amazing in it. But the whole thing about like trying to seduce like her whole plan is to try to seduce the husbands, and if they don't they don't follow along with her, like she kills everybody.
Okay,
Like that was kind of lost in this one.
Life's gotta be tough if you are 30 something and you look like a 10-year-old trying to get some nookie. Maybe that's why she snapped. I'm just saying. And Jay said here, my only gripe with it is that the actress couldn't really pull off playing a child or someone posing as a child. It was distracting. And there's a meme going around about that. Yeah, she did not look like she was.
No, she did not
10.
look like she was a child.
Yeah. So that meme's hilarious too. It has her smiling and it says when you're trying to it's like kids eat free or something. You're trying to pull your kid's age off or whatever. I'll have to find it. I just butchered it,
Like,
I know.
in the first one, she looked younger, obviously. She looked younger. Until she like took off all her kid makeup and she was wearing at the end when she was wearing the jeans and she was wearing the long sleeve shirt and they were like fighting in the snow.
She looked taller too.
She looked a lot older there. But in this one, yeah, she did not look the age to be.
Webster. Oh my god, what was his name? How can I not remember Webster's name? Ah, Clifford, yes. You're right on that. That's funny. Oh my god. I gotta look that up. That's gonna bother me. Hold 1 minute, please.
Are you looking up?
Webster, the guy that played Webster. His name. Emmanuel Lewis. Webster? Oh, there you go. At the same time. I used to watch that show as a kid. I was a tiny kid too, but it wasn't that tiny. And I grew a couple more inches as I got to be an adult. I'm a whole 5'3" now. Yay! Can't steal me Lucky Charms.
Isn't that how tall the actress is? 5'3"?
Yeah, she is. We looked that up. So, I liked it. What do you guys give the movie? I mean, yeah, you could be conned by him. He's a tiny little guy. How tall was he? I don't know.
I thought it was like a.
The first one was better, but it was the plot twist there. But I enjoyed this one. I thought it tied into it well.
I like Prey better.
Prey was good. I fell asleep just because I was really fucking tired and it was after midnight. I keep eating crap over that. I'm going to go back and rewatch it, but what I did see, it was pretty awesome. 7 out of 10. Thank you. You're with me, Jay.
No, I disagree.
You
like
would.
if the best if the yeah if the best part of the movie is when she's driving the vehicle.
The shades on, lighting the
Yeah,
cigarette. Like,
that's
yeah.
if that's the most memorable part of the movie, there's
Well,
some issues.
the rat was cool.
The rat was cool. He was the best character in the show.
It was better. I went into it, I didn't have high hopes for it just because certain movies that I've watched that I had really high hopes for, The Nun, kind of just kills movies for me now. So I have to go in with my standards like really low in these movies. So it did better than I thought as well. And one movie I'm curious about that I have not watched yet is the Firestarter remake, and I'm still kind of like not really feeling like I want to watch it.
Firestarter movie.
Yeah, they redid that one recently. Yeah, the plot twist with this one was pretty good. And then that caused me to start rooting for the bad guy. But there was like 3 bad guys in this movie.
The son was just a douche.
I couldn't stand him. From the first time they showed him fencing, I'm like, oh, I don't even want to bother.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. There is only one remake that I really enjoyed, and I still love the first movie, but the remake was pretty awesome. And do you know what that is, sir?
How much time do we have for me to think about it?
I'm sure you can.
What, like Freddy?
No, do not. I do not like the remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street. I am a huge Freddy fan, and I love A Nightmare on Elm Street, and that remake sucked balls. You are no Robert Englund, sir. Evil Dead.
What? Oh, Evil Dead
Yes.
was really good. Yes.
Oh, The Witch. Did you like The Witch?
It was a little too slow for me.
I'd have to go back and rewatch it. I don't really remember too much about it.
Like the whole time
The Maniac remake.
goat was the like a demon or Satan or whatever. I forgot what he was supposed to be.
It's been a long time since I watched that.
That was okay, I guess, but just the whole movie was really slow.
Yeah, I have a hard time when movies start out slow or shows. Breaking Bad. I'm just throwing salt everywhere here. I did not like Breaking Bad. I didn't even make it through the first episode. I don't know what the rave was about it. I'm sorry if you liked it. My apologies, but I couldn't get into it. Totally off topic. Kind of wasn't, though, because you said something about slow starting movies. So.
No, I just if it's slow, like the in The Witch, the Vivitch, it
Oh yeah, like classics. Yeah. The Thing.
like it. Oh, The Thing. There.
That was amazing.
It wasn't a remake. It wasn't a remake.
It
was a prequel. I think it was a prequel. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was good.
Really, really good.
The Fly. I have not seen that since I was a little kid. I'd have to go back and rewatch that. I remember it grossed the hell out of me. I was like, oh, what is going on here?
I liked Future Man more than I like Breaking Bad. You've never even heard of Future Man?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
Future Man was awesome.
Invasion of Body Snatchers. That was a good one. See, everybody likes Breaking Bad. I'm like the friggin' black sheep here. Did you watch Breaking Bad? Oh, you did. Did you even watch it? Like more than one episode?
I watched a couple. Yes, okay. I watched a couple episodes. That was it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I tried, and I was just like, but not ever. It's not for everybody. And I'm one of those people.
Not for everybody, people.
Yeah. Just like, man, American Horror Story, they have a few good seasons, and that, for me, like, after Coven, it went to shit. I think Coven was the last good one. After that, like, I tried every season after that, and I'll try this season again when the new season comes out. I'll watch a couple episodes with the hopes that something's going to pull me back into it, but it hasn't done it yet. Please leave Lady Gaga out of it.
Oh, yeah, that was a weird one.
Oh, no, I tried watching it from the beginning on one of the streaming things. It's just not my cup of tea. So, I tried.
I know the whole plot behind it.
Yeah, I do too. Like, see another one. I love Breaking Bad too. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
I don't think anybody here has seen Future Man then.
Yeah. Pitchforks are coming out.
I know, right?
Just looking at my wall of horror behind me there. The lights had a nice touch.
Well, it's okay because Breaking Bad wasn't a horror show.
Yeah, see, I'm fine.
So
I'm good.
safe.
I'm good.
So
This is horror talk, so we're good.
Yeah.
Being a meth addict's kind of a horror, but whatever. Hey. See, okay, yeah, American Horror Story. See, I did enjoy Up Into the Coven. Oh, see, never watched it. Heard of it though.
It was amazing.
I don't think I've seen it either. I know I've heard of it. Who's in it?
But I enjoy that kind of humor, action stuff. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Was that a show or was it a movie?
No, it's a TV series.
Gonna have to look that one up.
Future Man was awesome. I loved every minute of it. Like I said, I enjoy that kind of humor and
Google
stuff. I don't know. American Horror Story, it was... I think I saw all of them up until... I think I saw Roanoke was the last one.
That was shit.
I saw.
Hotel was shit.
Oh, no, I saw
Roanoke
the... Wait, was
shit.
Roanoke before or after the hotel?
Oh, God. I can't... I don't even
I think
remember.
it was... Was it before? I think it was before. And then the hotel, I saw the hotel one. I did see that one. After that,
yes.
I didn't see any more after that.
James Cromwell, yeah, the Nazi doctor in there, and the aliens and all that shit.
Wait, what?
The asylum one, where they got abducted by aliens, and...
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one. I love Jessica Lange. I thought she did great in those shows, and when she's wasn't in it anymore, I'm like,
Roanoke was after a hotel?
Yeah. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I wasn't making a comment.
Okay, because then I saw Roanoke.
See, I liked Coven as it got further in. Like, the first couple episodes, I was like, man, but I'm still going to push through, because I like the whole witch thing, whatever. And then they had fucking Stevie Nicks in there, so I was sold then. I was like, yeah, Stevie.
Yeah, Stevie Nicks.
Yeah. So... I did enjoy Coven. Compared to everything else, Coven would be up here. All the other ones after that is shit. Checked out. Checked out on hotel. Nice. That's good. Everybody likes a good pun around here. I've done that on a couple of my videos. And I didn't even realize it.
Did you?
Yeah. My Nightwish video. When I said I was floored. And not knowing the lead singer's name was Floor. So I was like, oh shit, people were pointing that out left and right. I'm like, oh man, I made a pun, didn't even know it. Nightwish is amazing, by the way. Just if you haven't checked them out or my other videos. More videos coming on that too. Oh,
I can tell you.
Walking Dead?
When I got no, hang on. Before you go into this, stop. I don't know the season, but it's when oh my God, who's the dude that gets married to the girl? What was his name?
Glenn.
Steven? Glenn. The episode before Glenn dies is when I stopped watching.
Maya Angelou. That's hilarious. Okay. I made it up into the first half of this last season. I made it to the first episode of this past season, and I was done. I was like, Negan, kill everybody. You're getting soft now. I love Negan, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I was upset when he killed Abraham and Glenn, but he is funny as hell, man. His little one-liners and shit, and that little sway he's got. I was a huge Negan fan. And not to mention, he was on Supernatural. Daddy Winchester. So.
I've seen every episode of that.
I have not finished Supernatural. I have like 3 episodes left because I cannot come to terms with the ending. I'm not ready. But I'm not ready.
It's a really, really good ending.
Oh,
like,
awesome!
It ends it really well.
Oh my God, that's awesome. I want to see Nightwish live. I don't know what would happen.
The governor? Who was that?
The governor. What is that town's name? Why can't I remember the town's name? It's been so long since I've watched it. Have I seen Watchmen? It's been many, many years. And I can't remember. I'll have to rewatch that. I will check that out. I'm going to write it down right now. Because I don't remember that.
The governor.
He had the zombie daughter tied up because he didn't want to kill her.
Was that before Glenn died?
Yeah. That's when, oh my God. The old man. Herschel. That's when he dies.
Oh.
Yeah. They chopped his head off.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you'd be surprised. There's been several movies I've seen I don't remember. No, I'm kidding.
Shit, I don't remember Orphan Kill, and I just watched it.
Yeah, that's true. What was the name of that town the governor was the governor of? Spit it out there. Okay. Yes, and they lived in the prison and friggin' what's his face? Oh my God. The main fucking character. What's his name? The sheriff. The hell's his name? Because he was losing it because Lori, he kept seeing Lori everywhere after she got killed. Or, yeah, they had to put her down.
They had to put her down.
Rick Grimes, Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey,
Rick
how
Grimes.
are you? Welcome to the stream. You're catching the tail end of it. That took me too long to think of friggin' Rick Grimes. Wow. But yeah, I mean,
That's interesting.
that is interesting. Are you doing anything, or am I doing it?
You go ahead. It's not letting me do anything.
Yeah, it's not letting me do anything either.
All right.
Yeah, I got that, Cody. Welcome to the stream. We'll be doing a few more of these on a regular basis here, especially a spooky season coming up and stuff. But it's cool to see you in here, man. We were just discussing. I am totally sober. What happened?
Discussing multiple things.
Yeah, well, it was started off with Orphan's first kill. Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It wasn't her first kill.
That's awesome. Oh, man, I'd love to go see Nightwish. Nightwish, Epica, Ginger, freaking awesome. And whoever this is, it's pretty rude. Got a little bit of a spammer in here. And I kind of have a feeling.
There we go. I got it.
Cool. I kind of have a feeling.
Well, I guess I did get it.
No, there's several different ones in here.
Oh.
Nice. Rammstein. That would be a friggin' awesome concert. It's like, I also have to change the settings in the chat, unfortunately. Seems like something a child would do. That
Probably is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Holy crap.
I've seen so many iconic bands in my time. Only discovered Nightwish earlier this year.
That's awesome. Like I said, it was not even a month ago the first time I heard them. And, you know, y'all seen that reaction and whatnot, and I was blown away. I can only imagine how badass it would be to see them live. So that's, I'm actually really happy for you, man. That's great. Apparently, just missed them here this year. If only I was a few months earlier on my reaction video.
Were they here?
They weren't here, but they were in North America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Traveling distance, but hopefully they'll be back soon. That's just amazing.
Okay.
But are you good?
You got anything else
Oh,
for
you're
this?
welcome.
For the...
I don't know. Trying to think of what movie to do next on this. Yeah, I'm like, my list of bands I want to see is growing daily. So
Lovecraft horror movie. You know, I don't think a lot of people like it, and I like the newer one, the
I know what you mean.
Underwater.
Underwater?
Yeah, Underwater. I think was that what's it's called, Underwater?
I have no idea. Yeah, with the Monster Doodle.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that movie.
I don't know, man. Ugh. Do one on the Nightmare remake? Oh, God. Okay, I will say that. Like, you know, the first one I did was Pet Sematary, and it was comparing the first one to the remake, which I had said before doing it that I think I got like 10 minutes into the Pet Sematary remake and turned it off. But for the Horror Talk podcast purpose, I went ahead and watched it, and I actually don't hate it. So, I don't know, because it's not Robert Englund, and I love Robert Englund, and I'm really, really biased. I think it's the one with Kristen Stewart in it. Hey, Gary,
Kristen
how are
Stewart.
you?
The Kristen Stewart's the one, the
Yeah.
underwater.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't a terrible movie. I don't care for her, but it wasn't a bad movie. That's only because I watched Twilight.
I actually really liked the movie. I thought it was a really good movie. I thought she played a really good part in that movie.
I don't know. Maybe we'll do the Nightmare remake for spooky season. That's kind of like rude.
Yeah.
There's a lot we can do. Oh, I'm not doing too bad, thank you. Just finishing up with the stream here. Trying to figure out what we want to do next. So. Wow, you're pretty quick at that now, buddy.
Heck yeah.
May. I like that movie. Whoa, she was a freak. Have you ever seen the movie May?
No.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if you'd like it or not, but I liked it. I have not seen Black Phone yet. I want to. I want that mask so bad. What did you think about it? Ah, Hellraiser. Gotta love Pinhead. He freaked me out as a kid too. What did you say?
Hellraiser? I think was it the second one where they're in the attic? Down in the attic?
Down in the attic.
If you was that the second one?
I don't know.
That's the one I remember the most.
Oh, was it really? I didn't know it was influenced by that movie. Huh. You learn something new every day. Jesus Christ. Damn, look at you. You're quick. Quick on the draw. Boom.
Heck yeah.
That's why you're my right-hand man there. Click, click. Oh, there it goes again. Oh, no shit. I didn't know his son wrote that. Yeah, I need to see it. I don't know. Do you want to watch the Black Phone and do a thing on it?
I mean, we can.
It's for podcast purposes.
We can.
All right, cool.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
and it's new. And
when did it come out?
Oh God, like a week or two ago, I think. Maybe longer.
Oh,
My days kind of blending together now since I don't really have a real schedule anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we can do that next.
So I guess Black Phone. Have you ever heard of Magna? I can't. I have not. Have you heard about that? Heard of that?
Is it? Have you ever heard of Magna Horror Artist? Leo. No, I haven't.
Black Phone's on Peacock.
No, I haven't heard of it.
I haven't heard that either. I haven't really watched much from Japan and stuff, but I hear like their horror movies are pretty gruesome and that I should check it out. So, I mean, we got a lot of stuff we can work with here.
Yep. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, yeah. I've never really checked out any the comics or anything, but be worth it. I know what we're gonna have to do though when Rob Zombie's The Monsters comes out. We're gonna have to do one on that. So, be looking forward to that one.
The Munsters.
Yeah. I'm like 50-50 on it. Is there a way to find out who's doing that?
Oh, they keep changing constantly, so
Yeah.
you know. That's all right. I'm fast on the trigger.
Yeah, you are. I am very curious about the Monsters because I like Rob Zombie. Been a fan of his since White Zombie. The only movie of his that I do not care for, which I actually kind of want to go back and watch it because it's been quite a few years, and I feel like maybe if I give it another chance, I might like it, is Lords of Salem. So I will find that and check it out. But I loved the Monsters as a kid, and like I did the movie trailer reaction to that when that first came out, and I kind of said what I need to say there on a few things. So we'll see how it does. I'll give it a chance, and hopefully make it through it. All right, I am writing that down. I will check that out too. See, I'm getting all kinds of stuff here. I'm surprised I can see this stuff. I don't have my glasses on. I want to apologize for the stuff in the chat if you guys are seeing that going on right now. We have somebody that's kind of obnoxious and trying to ruin the chat apparently, but yeah, I love Rob Zombie. Like I said, there was that only one movie where I was like kind of ugh. But with the Monsters, it's just because there's a few things on there. I'm like, So we'll see. Definitely gonna watch it. So. That is true. All of his movies are. Yeah, you won't forget them. That's a fact. I mean, I love House of Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. Devil's Rejects was actually the other movie where I was referring to where I actually sympathized with the killers in it. Because there was a portion in that movie. And every time I hear Freebird now, I think of Devil's Rejects. So, the new Addams Family, the Wednesday series, I'll be checking it out. And I realize they're kind of going off the comics a little bit by some of their casting there, but I'm not a fan of the guy that they picked to play Gomez. I can't remember his name because I don't really care for him as an actor. He's creeped me out since I was a kid, seeing him in other movies. It's like Luis Guzman or some shit? I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't mind Catherine Zeta-Jones. Pugsley, too. I don't know about the actor they got to play him, either. I was a huge fan of the show and of the movies in the 90s, so... Yeah, see, I just don't like him. He gives me the creeps. So I guess he'll be good. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to have to change some things here for the next podcast, I guess. It's a little crazy. He wasn't waiting. I do remember that. You know, I have never watched Oz. I know that was like a huge thing on HBO. And I know like it's... Yeah. Um, Punch Drunk Love. I don't know if I've seen that one. What in the heck? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Very quiet.
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, you're. I hear it was really great. I just never. I was a little bit younger when that came out and everything, and I haven't gone back to watch it as an adult. Punch Drunk Love. Have I seen that? I get movies confused. Like, if it's not horror. I'm looking it up. Oh, I have never seen that. That's with Adam Sandler. I have never seen it. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Yeah. Kind of, when it says love in the title, I'm like,
No, I have not.
I can imagine on HBO anything brutal. Have you seen Boogie Nights?
I have seen Boogie Nights.
I have not.
But a very, very long time ago.
Yeah. I'm pretty off my game here. Yeah, it didn't seem like it would be a typical movie of his, and I think that's probably why I never checked it out, but maybe I will now. Even though it's got the other dude in it, but whatever. Man, I really like how quick you are.
You are welcome.
The jaded fanboy, it sounds like it. Just reading the names now. Yeah, a movie reaction channel to catch up. Gonna be like 10 friggin' JyngerSlapz channels on here. That's funny. I've got some downtime.
Catch up. movie reaction channel to catch up.
I got a lot to catch up on. I wonder if this happens often.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we got the next one lined up.
Yeah, the Black Phone, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, because like I said, I really wanted to see that. I know you're a little iffy about it, but it'll make for a good review. Good podcast. Yeah. It usually works out when one of us is like, yeah, that's awesome, and the other one's like, yeah, it's kind of... Who knows? You might love it. And that mask is pretty sick.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Might have to go check out. Did you ever watch Oz on HBO?
No, I never seen Oz.
Alright, cool. When we do that stream, I will try to set it up the day before and post it and everything. So hopefully I can get it done next week, maybe?
Maybe.
It could be feasible. Maybe another Monday night. Oh shit, I am all about serial killers. I was actually going to wear my Charles Manson shirt tonight, but I didn't do it. It's not like... Never mind, I shouldn't have even said that out loud. Have you seen that?
What's that?
Ah, Sun's Witching Hour. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we'll keep it for the same time frame, like at 7. And see. No, my Charles Manson shirt I have.
Oh, I don't know.
It's funny. I was gonna wear it. It's got him on it, and it says "Cheer up, Charlie," like in the Willy Wonka font, and it has Charles Manson's face with a teardrop like he's crying. I got problems. I found it funny though. Yeah, I hope you choke on it. You would. Aw, thank you. Maybe that's what I should do for my next makeup as a Manson girl. I'm not shaving my head though. Be a good Halloween costume, actually. Get a couple more girls with me. Just skip along. I watch a lot of crap on serial killers, so. Nice! I like that. Did you read that? That's awesome. They had a lot of good ones when they executed Ted Bundy. Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, those people are friggin' sick. Holy crap. It's amazing. It's very quiet.
I'm doing something.
Oh, okay.
So. Alright,
well, it's been fun. I've enjoyed this. Thank you guys for joining in the chat and everything. The crime recaps this great podcast. Oh. Okay, I'll look into that because I love my true crime. That's really sad to say that. I thought about that a couple weeks ago because I was watching one of my true crime things and I'm like, man, this story is really boring. And I changed it, and as I was changing it, I'm like, oh, I'm a real asshole because somebody actually had to die for this to be made, and then I felt really bad after that. Like, could you imagine being killed and your story was like good enough to hold somebody's attention? That's really bad. That's sad. Where am I going? Light our podcast. Okay. Ooh, paranormal. I'm getting some good stuff here. Yeah, one of my goals is to get with a paranormal investigation team to take me on an investigation and put it on my channel here. So you'll see me probably crying like a little bitch, but that's okay. It'll be very entertaining. Thank you, Jay, for laughing at what I said. Just really messed up if you think about it, you know? It's like, oh. And then, like, there's this one. Oh, you deleted the wrong.
Oops.
Can you undelete that?
Yeah.
Lights out podcast. Okay, cool.
Hang on.
Jay, didn't mean to delete your thingy there. We're trying to get it back. Lights out podcast. Okay.
Didn't mean to do that.
Lights out. That's another good movie.
There it is.
Is Jay still in the chat? We're being bombarded. Okay, there you go. There you are. Yeah, right. So I was like, if I ever get murdered, I hope it's in a cool way. Just kidding. I don't hope I ever get murdered. Things that come out of my mouth sometimes. Random ginger thoughts. Probably should stay in my head. God, this is just obnoxious. But I think we're going to kind of wrap it up here. This is fun, though. I enjoy this. Do the podcast more often, I think. As long as we can get the little spammers out of here, little children. We'll be fine. Alright, guys. So, gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for joining again. And next week, be on the lookout. Like I said, I'll post it like the day before as my plan, my goal to the stream. And we will be doing the Black Phone. So I'm super excited about this. Again, like always, thank you again for tuning in. And we will catch you next time. So have a good night.